My business is an Indian street food restaurant based in South London in Wandsworth. And I started Chit Chaat Chai actually about 4 years ago now. We started out doing street food markets and pop-ups and supper clubs. I started my own business purely self-funded from the start. I spent a little money, about a few £100s, to buy a gazebo to go around the street food markets. The reason why I self-funded the business is because I didn't really know where to go to access finance, funding, or even information about how to get a business off the ground. Like, I had this amazing idea, so I thought, well, if I just get it out to the masses and I'll just take it from there and just see where it goes, and it kind of just developed after that, really. One of the main challenges that I found when upscaling from a pop-up and street food market to a fully fledged fixed bricks and mortar site was gaining access to good commercial property agents, because where on earth do you start? I spent a good part of 18 months scouting London, scouting potential sites before I came across Wandsworth in South London, and I saw the area and it was just really great potential, and most importantly it was in line with my budget. It would have been useful when I started out in hospitality to have a workshop that was unbiased in its approach and what to look for when you look for a commercial property. In terms of gaining support around growing my business, one of the main things that I focused on was networking, really. I'm not a natural born networker, but I think when you run your own business, you have to just get in it and meet and talk to as many people as you can. The Enterprise Women Nation was hugely helpful, and also the Hatch Foundation, which is another JP Morgan funded accelerator, which focuses purely on female founders. I managed to get a spot on that, and they've been absolutely brilliant. We talk about specific concerns that females running a business have on a day-to-day basis, but also scaling up and growing strategically. Being a woman in business has its challenges, especially within hospitality. Only 3% of restaurants are owned by women. Coming into an industry where it's extremely male-dominated and being a young woman who's starting up, that was something that I felt extremely difficult, because I'd come from a tech background where women are actually pushed to the forefront of senior leadership. So when you're in hospitality, where it almost seems like the industry is 10 years behind, it can be extremely difficult, especially gaining access to funding. And so being a young woman going in to pitch into seasoned investors was quite challenging, and especially being a solo founder too. Like, I don't have a business partner to bounce ideas off. I think if I had known about the access and support that was out there before I started my business, I feel like things would have been a lot easier, but that's hindsight for you. To those starting out in business, I would say to do your research, and there are lots of platforms out there and companies out there that are more than happy to help you.